sweatshirt, and yeah, just enjoying the time alone in the evening, and just trying to, have some time to myself. So, just shuffling out the deck to get it ready. I want to make sure that all of the cards are neatly shuffled and that they're all right side up and what have you. I'm going to leave in the audio to this clip so you can hopefully hear the cards, the tapping and the shuffling and all of that. But we'll see what happens. And then, of course, I have to quickly show you my new beautiful amethyst that I purchased at a local crystal shop. I just love the way it shimmers and shines. I've always been really attracted to amethyst. It's just so beautiful, and amethyst is great for intuition and clarity and all that good stuff, so I had to get a big chunk of that. And then I also want to quickly show off my new deck that I recently got from a local artist in Canada. I forget the name of the deck, but I'll try to look it up. And I just wanted to show off the art because it's so whimsical and nature themed, and I thought it was the perfect deck, to bring up to Vermont. So yeah, really enjoyed working with those cards and did a few spreads for myself that evening. It was probably like 2 in the morning. So, and then the next day, my friends and I took a trip up to Burlington, Vermont. I love the Burlington area. I've only been there a few times, but hope to spend a lot more time up there. There was a lot of cool stuff going on that day. There was some big outdoor festival happening with lots of street performers and musical performers and things of that nature, just happening all throughout the area, specifically downtown, along Church Street and here at this nice little park area. And it was such a beautiful day. It was probably one of the best days that we had there. The weather had been really chilly and cloudy and rainy, so we got lucky. Then we stopped for lunch and all got some really good meals. I got this really good pasta dish with oat milk Alfredo and hemp seed parmesan, so very vegan and delicious. And just here is a stunning view. I am obsessed with the views here of Lake Champlain. So beautiful, and again, it was just the nicest day. It was a little chilly, but that's alright. And again, it's just, I love lakes. I love big lakes. I'm more of a lake gal than an ocean gal, so this view is just honestly pristine, and I could sit in front of it all day. So then we headed back, and I let my friend drive, who you've seen on some ASMR videos recently, and I let him drive because my car has a turbo engine, and he was really interested in trying it out. Not that we went crazy fast or anything, but you can just tell in the pickup that it just has more oomph to it. That's all I can really say. It's a fun car to drive. Then the next day, my mom and her friend arrived, and of course I had to pull out the tarot cards. My mom's friend was really interested in learning about them and having me do a reading for her, so I did. And watching this video after the fact, I'm realizing just how much I use my hands. You would think I'm like super Italian, but I'm truly not. But I was like, wow, I really have a lot to say with my hands. But it was fun. She liked it. And then I was asked to make some mudslides. As you guys know, if you've seen my videos before, you know I'm not a huge drinker, but anything that involves chocolate, I'm in. So I was like, okay, sure, I will definitely make some very chocolatey mudslides for you all. And so, of course, I had to use some Planet oat milk with some vegan chocolate ice cream. It's dairy-free and made with coconut milk. Had to pull out a little bit of vodka, of course, and have some Kahlua as well, which I didn't show off. So putting in lots of milk, lots of oat milk, lots and lots of oat milk. And there we go with the Kahlua. Funny story about that. I thought Kahlua was just simply a flavoring. I didn't realize there was actual alcohol in it. So I kind of put a lot in by accident. I'm like, oh, it's just a good like coffee flavor type syrup. But my mom was like, nope, there's alcohol in that. And I was like, whoops. mostly tasted like a chocolate milkshake, which is why I am so on board for a mudslide. So then I plugged in this blender that looks like it's from the 1920s. Just kidding, I'm being dramatic, but it's very old. I'm shocked it still works, but we use it every year. And it's still high performing somehow. I really don't know. But then I had to get another close-up just to show you guys some, little tappies and things like that. I'm definitely not putting in the audio for this. The blender's very loud, but just wanted to get some close-ups and, I don't know, some hand movements and hand shots of the stuff that I was using. So nothing crazy, but then later that day we took a drive out and found a random brewery. A little bit of a ways away, but it was something new and exciting. I got a really delicious root beer, and my friends got some beers. I forget exactly what it was that they got, but I remember trying sips and not liking any of it. They all tasted the same to me, but I'm not much of a beer person, so. And then my friend tried to set up, like, basically just a nice view of us all, so we could all get in and do, like, a cheers, but it seems like none of us realized there was a giant glass in the way. It kind of looks cool, but I don't think it was intentional. It wasn't quite for the aesthetic, but it does look kind of cool, so. And then later we got back and we hung out with this cutie pie. This is my mom's friend's dog. He hung out with us for quite a bit and he really enjoyed the fire. And again, we had a fire because it was really chilly all week. The evenings were in the 30s and 40s, and during the days it was like 50s and 60s, so it really felt like fall, which is crazy considering it was, the end of July when we went, but, the weather is crazy these days. You never know what to expect, and it's just the way it is, especially up there. Then we transitioned to an outdoor fire, sat outside, looked up at the stars, spent some time on the dock by the water, had some s'mores, and just hung out, sat by the fire. Just so nice to feel warm. Had some blankets and some bevs, and it was just really nice. It's great to spend time with my friends and family, especially up there, so just feeling very grateful, and it was a really lovely trip.